There are two types of people on NoFap. The first guy is the overthinking little pussy who uses the normal NoFap streak strategy, thinking if he gets to day 100, he automatically gets a girlfriend. And the second type is the one who educates himself from the right sources. He knows that most of the advice which is spread on the internet on this topic is bullshit. He knows that the NoFap streak tactic is bullshit. But he knows which strategy he needs to follow. He knows that he won't get a girlfriend if he doesn't jerk off in 1 year only. But he knows that it will get him better with speaking to women. It will make him less autistic, and that's the big difference that differentiates most of the community on NoFap, which are these overthinking little pussies, with the real guys who actually want to quit this addiction for not selfish reasons. The first person, if he jerks off after 50 days, he goes and he cries, or he feels so dirty, he does actually indeed jerk off a second and a third time. The second type of person, he knows, oh fuck, I jerked off for one single time, okay, let's just keep going, alright? Because he knows that it isn't a race, that reaching 100 days on NoFap isn't important. Oh fuck, sorry, my camera. He knows this, right? The other pussy, he thinks if he gets to day 200, let's say 200, he gets a girlfriend. And when he actually gets there, he's surprised. Because girls like him the same as they did before. Girls are fucking intelligent. They know that this guy is just over-obsessing over one thing, and that this guy is a fucking weirdo. Like, these people who are standing right here, they are fucking weirdos. They are over-obsessing over NoFap. Their only life mission is to quit this addiction and to finally get a cute girlfriend who doesn't maybe do OnlyFans. The second guy, he knows that porn is a big problem of his life, and he knows how to quit it, and he actually succeeds in it. While these guys cope and say that it actually doesn't work, that you can't quit this addiction, that it's too hard. These guys have hope and they know what they need to do. This is the biggest difference between the two types of NoFap people. There's a third type, and this guy is the guy who doesn't know about NoFap at all. So let's compare the first type against the third type. The first type is the overthinking little pussy, and the third type, the guy who jerks off maybe twice a week, but he doesn't know about NoFap. I have a question for you. Which of these guys is going to get more girls? The guy who's an overthinking little NoFap pussy, whose life goal is only NoFap to get girls to attract them? Or the guy who doesn't even fucking know about NoFap and who jerks off twice a week? Now, of course, the guy who jerks off twice a week, who doesn't know about NoFap, his life isn't perfect because he still has this addiction. But in terms of girls, he will get so much better than the other guy. He jerks off maybe on Saturday, on Sunday, he walks on the street, he sees a beautiful girl like Lana Rose, he approaches her and maybe fucks her that night. Because women these days, they want someone who's confident. They don't want some fucking autist who thinks that he's crazy if he reaches day 100 of NoFap. So the guy who still jerks off with way less effort of battling the urges like this guy does, he gets more girls. I'm not saying that you should become this guy who doesn't fucking care about NoFap, because I only said in the aspect of girls, this guy is more successful. But overall, you should become neither of this guy. Instead, you should become the second guy who doesn't know, who does actually know what he needs to do to quit this addiction, and who doesn't over-obsess over it like a little monkey. You understand what I mean? This guy knows the right strategies. He isn't too stupid to not know about NoFap because he doesn't watch educational videos. But he also isn't a fucking autist whose goal is fucking to only quit his porn addiction, but he never does because he overthinks. This guy, he has actual real goals. His goal isn't NoFap. He doesn't prioritize NoFap. He still has goals like going to the gym or some shit like that. And he quits his addiction. Let me tell you, for a long time I was the first guy, the fucking loose retard. I've been addicted to porn since I was 11. And 2 years ago I got into the concept of NoFap. For the first time I was on it, right? And I over-obsessed over it. Like I got to 50 days, 60 days at some point. Then I relapsed because something terrible happened. And I lost the streak. And man, let me tell you, if you lose your NoFap streak, for every NoFap monkey, it's the worst thing which can happen to you. There's nothing worse than losing your NoFap streak. There's literally nothing worse. And I did what I did. I jerked off for a second time, for a third time, for a fourth time. And I felt so terrible, you can't even imagine that. The next day, I went to school. I actually talked to this one girl, which was the only girl from 100 girls in my school who didn't think I'm an autist. And I completely messed her up. Because the problem was that she realized that I was watching porn 4 times that night. Girls can sense that even if they are 14, 15, they feel the dirty energy around you. Like every person has this type of energy, this aura. Like I'm not saying the slang word aura, but literally an aura. And the aura you get by watching porn 4 times a day is so fucking dirty. You understand what I mean? Even, especially if you know that it's terrible what you have done. The guy who does it, the third guy, when he does it, it isn't good either. But it's not that deep because he just makes a joke about it. He just thinks it's funny. And it actually gives him confidence. Become the second guy. Don't become too extreme. Don't become the guy who doesn't even care about this addiction. Become the second guy. If you want a full guide on how to become the second guy, on how to healthily quit this addiction, but also fast, click the link in the description, because there I will give you a strategy where you can literally just turn your brain off for $9 for a cheeseburger here in Switzerland. I know it's fucking expensive here, but anyways, cheeseburgers are fucking expensive in Switzerland. Anyways, I'm really excited that I'm not a junk food eater. Anyways, click the link in the description. You don't need to do anything. You can just turn your brain off. Peace out.